The contrast between the Usopp pirates and Luffy's fight with Captain Kuro makes this episode what it is. Because if we just had Luffy fighting Captain Kuro for the whole episode, I think that would have been quite dull and a bit dark and probably tiring. But the fact that you had these Usopp pirates in the background doing their funny little shenanigans, using the white flag, making that guy trip over, Boulder falls on his foot, ha ha ha, I think makes the episode just that much more enjoyable. And it actually, I'd argue, adds to the terrifying nature of Captain Kuro. Captain Kuro, his strength is dope, but I don't understand where he gets his powers from. I don't understand the power system in this anime so far. Has he eaten a devil fruit? If he had done, he'd have mentioned that ages ago. I just don't think he has. I'm not complaining. I like his back foot maneuver or whatever it was called, and I love how he was just relentlessly attacking everyone, moving as fast as lightning and actually damaging characters. I like all of that, but where did he get these powers from? Maybe it's never going to be explained, but here we are. Luffy's characterization, I like that he said he preferred Usopp to Kuro because of Usopp's character. When I saw that, my mind immediately went to Shanks, because in the flashback early on, you see Luffy getting angry because he feels that Shanks has been disrespected. And then Shanks sort of gives him a lesson of like, oh, this is how you become a man, etc., etc. Like, you don't have to always react to being disrespected with violence. You can deal with things another way. And I think that made Luffy value people's character rather than just see someone, they've got strength, okay, they must be great. So earlier when I was watching this show, I was just like, I don't care about Shanks, but the fact that I can see early on a little bit of Shanks in Luffy, I really like. And this was before when Luffy got not a power-up. Later on when they were fighting and he'd been cut up a little bit, there was a flashback, not even a flashback, it was like half a second, where you saw the hat. He needs to glue that hat to his head because it keeps falling off and it's annoying me. There was a flashback where you saw him thinking about Shanks and it gave him that extra oomph, and I like that. I also like that when Luffy's fighting, he's not vulnerable. At no point has he been bested in any competition. He's still got that OP kind of vibe, and I think that's useful that needs to be kept in the story, because if it's not, then what the hell is the point of these devil fruits? I was genuinely curious to know what the out of the back attack when everyone was speaking about it. I like how they built it up. And after this episode, I'm starting to recognize that Luffy's version of piracy actually probably does put him in the state of like good guy territory. Because as I was watching this earlier, I was thinking, okay, you want to be a pirate, Buggy wants to be a pirate, Captain Kuro wants to be a pirate. What makes you so good? How can you be a good pirate? But the fact that he's judging people based on their character, he's calling out Clara Hall for how he sees himself as a man and how he judges his strength. I like that, because it demonstrates to us clearly that, yes, Luffy wants to be a pirate. And I think someone actually said this in the comments, but Luffy is more like, I just want to be free. I just want to vibes. That's the sense I'm getting. He may switch up later on, but the sense I'm getting is like, he's the good pirate.